Hi traders, hope you've had a good weekend. This is Mike Hamilton on Sunday the 12th of September. I'm just about to do my plan for the week ahead, so thanks for joining me, and let's look at the charts so you can see what I'm planning. Okay, bonds have been selling off, so bonds are safe havens, so safe haven selling off is good for the markets, but all we've done is put a reversal bar on 50 EMA. So if this starts moving to the upside, money will come out of equities and commodities. And this could be an inverted hammer, which again would see us move back up to the upside. But we have got extreme RSI on the weekly chart here on the right. But if we can continue to sell off, get back down to this 118, then that'll be good for equities and commodities. Gold almost retouched that 1269 I talked about. We've got a shooting star in the weekly. But if this ADMA holds on the weekly, I think we still could move to the upside. So if the 20 EMA fails here at 12.39, expect that to retest 12.24 quickly. If we can get back above the 8 EMA in the daily, which is 12.48, then we could even get up to this 127 extension at 14.21. S&P 500 futures, we have broken out of trendline resistance here. Could easily come and retest this 8 EMA in the bottom of this trendline support now at 10.94. If we get that, I think we'll get up to 11.24 pretty quickly. At that stage, we've already had two tests of this 11.24, massive resistance up here, and we are basically range bound, just like the dollar's range bound. The S&P 500 futures, the ES is range bound. So we really need to see that dollar drop off and this break up here and close above 11.24 for any hope to get right up to these highs again. Otherwise we could just stay range bound. So the way I'm playing it now, if we come down to 10.94, I would take a long, stop below the 50 EMA and see if I can get above 11.24, but I'll be looking for any reversal bars up here to get out. Oil's been responding to the equity markets. You can see these nice higher low on the weekly chart here, closed just above the 8 EMA. I think this week we should hit $78 pretty quick. Big drawdown on the invents last week, showing demand is reasonable, is reasonably high, and so a pullback to, if we can get it, a pullback to 76 will be great for a long to 78. But if we can maintain some momentum, we might get back up to 80. What's the yen? It's following the equity indices, so very strong. A lot of congestion above it, so not trading that one. CAD yen. I like on this weekly chart. Look here, I've had three hammers basically. So it's a tough call. That's an inverted hammer to me on the daily chart, just above the 20 EMA. So I would go long this above 81.13, and I actually think with the strength of the chart down here, that we could bust up, we'll get up to at least 85.5. So I'm going to put an order in the book to trade above 81.15 on the CAD yen. Aussie dollar is very strong, as I talked about before. Not trading it, because if you're not, there's a nice reversal bar down there on 50 EMA. If you're not in it, stand aside. Euro dollar CAD, that's a potential reversal bar down there, but I'm not trading that. You could go short at 133. Another retest of the 50 EMA up there, but otherwise I would just leave it. Euro US, another tough one to trade. The weekly down here has engulfed 3 weeks of trading, but look at this, it's just holding. So it's very, very indecisive. So I'm just, until we get a decision out of that, I'm standing aside, not trading it. Euro pound, again tough call, close below the 20 EMA, but the 200 is down here on the weekly. Just not trading it. Nothing there for me. These yen pairs are what I'm interested in. On the weekly, that looks like a sort of a doji-like hesitation. And here we have an inverted hammer on the daily. So I think this is really, I like the way it's held 105.84. I think if we start to move above here at 106.76, I think this is good for a long with about a 100-point stop. So I'm prepared to go long on the euro yen with a 100-point stop. US dollar yen, I like this. A couple of hammers down there in the daily, hammer in the weekly. So I think we'll quickly get back to 85, 5.5 from 84.16, and could even get back to 86 fairly quickly. I like the US dollar yen a lot. US dollar CAD, a couple of hammers there on the daily, inverted hammer on the weekly, but just too choppy for me. I'm just going to leave that. I never trade the US dollar CAD unless I've got a very, very clear signal. Pound, let's just look at the pound against some of the other ones. So it's sold off heavily against the Aussie dollar, no trade there, no sign of reversal bar. Pound against the CAD, well, potential hammer. We'll close below the 20 MA on the weekly, so it looks to me as if the pound CAD wants to sell off and reach down here. With that strong oil, I think we could get back up here. Now, the pound against the yen, this stands a chance. A reversal bar here on the weekly, inverted hammer on the daily. This, to me, looks as if it could move up to at least 130. If a lot of congestion up there, so I'm just leaving that. I'm much more interested in the US dollar yen and the euro yen. So look at the pound. Well, I was looking at this on a weekly chart, thinking if we close above 154, this could be a very, very nice reversal on the weekly here. We did just hold the 20 MA on the weekly just. So if we can get, it is an inverted hammer, so if we can get a move above 154.27, I actually think the pound could recover quite nicely there. If you go across these bars here, let me just tighten this up. So we've got a lot of resistance there, got a lot of support here. Put it along. Look at the open closes on the bottom of the daily range. So we close just above this range. So a lot of support here. So if we start to get a move below 153.47 on Monday, then I think this could run. This could get nice and short. But if we start to move above, particularly on the daily, and close above 154.38, which would be above, look at that, above the 2 EMA. If we can close above there, I think this could recover quite nicely. But very sideways, there's no clear indication there. I'm going to stick, this week, I'm going to stick to, particularly the early part of the week, the euro yen and the US dollar yen. I think these are much, much clearer. They're the only two forex that are giving clear signals. They're the ones I'm going to trade. Hope that helps. Email with any questions. The forex course is up on the 20th of September. If you want to book for that, drop me a line. I'll answer any emails as usual. Look up tradeeasyway.com on Facebook if you haven't already. Thanks very much, and bye for now.